Forget it, Don. You couldn't fit those pants 20 years ago, let alone now.
If I lost a few pounds, they might fit.
But you haven't been a 34-inch waist since what, fifth grade?
I'll have you know that I just bought a pair of pants with a 36-inch waist.
Yeah, right. And the selling point was that those pants had an expandable waistband of at least 2 inches. Let go of the dream, Don.
Says the woman who shops at Chico's because of the vanity sizing. I hate to break it to you. You look great, but you're not a size 2.
Now, don't go on the offensive because I asked you to throw out a few pair of pants.
Men are wearing tight pants these days, Bonnie.
Honey, those men are 30, not 65. And what size are those belts?
That's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Now that we're retired, I'll be working out more, and those belts will fit eventually.
And you're off to a good start, Don. You've gained, what, 3 pounds since we've been holed up in here?
I eat when I'm stressed out.
You also eat when you're bored. What happened to your resolution to exercise more?
They closed the clubhouse pool and workout room. We're not even permitted to walk along the beach.
Oh, sure. And you were really working out at the beach before the coronavirus hit. You ate chips, listened to Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me, and then fell asleep on your beach chair.
I don't want to overdo it.
Well, no one will accuse you of that. You know, we paid a mover to bring your entire wardrobe to Florida, which cost us more than they were worth. Then we had to rent a storage locker for your never-to-be-worn clothes.
Where's this coming from, Bonnie? Is this about that Marie Callender thing you've been droning on about?
It's Marie Kondo, Don. She always says decluttering your life will bring you joy.
Why don't we start with your closet instead of mine?
Oh, no. I donated all of my old clothes to charity before we left Connecticut. Maybe we can find a thrift store here that specializes in unstylish men's clothes.
Why bother? Those donations are meaningless now that we take the standard deduction on our tax return.
Oh, there's the spirit of altruism that I love in a man. If you don't get a donation, you won't give away the clothes you've outgrown.
You're asking me to give away my aspirational wardrobe.
Aspirational wardrobe?
It's the clothes I hope to fit into one day.
Oh, to dream the impossible dream.
Thank you for your support.
Marie Kondo says that you should only keep items if it brings you joy. Now tell me, do those size 34 pants bring you joy, Don? Put them on and see how much joy you get from wearing pants that you can't zip.
I'll get joy from them one day soon.
At the rate you're gaining weight, the clothing you're wearing today will be your aspirational wardrobe tomorrow.
These are my favorite sweatpants. They'll always fit.
I'm pretty sure that you have to exercise, or at least sweat occasionally, to call them sweatpants. And are you planning to change clothes this week?
It's only been 3 days.
Well, starting tomorrow, I'm implementing a dress code until this nightmare is over.
I saw a commercial for those shirts that you don't tuck in. I'll buy a few of them.
But you stopped tucking in your shirts years ago.
See? I always was a fashion trendsetter. Quit grousing at me.
Honey, you're the one who wanted to be productive during the pandemic by working on projects we've been avoiding.
Why don't we start with your tea inventory? It takes up 2 shelves in the cupboard, and every time Publix has a buy one, get one free sale on tea, you get more 2 more boxes.
Let it go, Don. I'm not going to put tea bags in alphabetical order. There's a fine line between being organized and being anal.
It's not that hard, Bonnie. You put the chai teas in front of the chamomile.
And maybe I can put the vanilla chai in the V section.
I'll be fine with that.
I was just joking, Don. I'm not going to alphabetize the tea in our cupboard.
Sure, you expect me to throw out my aspirational wardrobe, but downsizing your tea inventory is too much to ask.
I'm glad you agree. Why don't you just pick another project for us to tackle while we're housebound?
Maybe it's time for me to write my great American novel.
You mean the great American novel you've been planning to write since we got married 45 years ago?
That would be the one. Let's get started.
Whoa, Stephen King. It's your great American novel, not mine.
Well, I want to spitball some ideas with you.
You don't even know what your great American novel is about?
Not a clue.
You know, this is like when you were going to write a play during the plane ride to Italy. When we got off the plane in Milan, you had written your name, 2 ideas for a title. Instead of writing, you watched 4 movies.
This time it's different. I'm going to have a lot of free time to write.
Well, I'll call James Patterson and tell him, you better watch out.
And what will you be doing when I'm writing a bestseller?
How about if I read a bestseller by an author who doesn't fall asleep after writing the first 2 paragraphs?
Now that you mention it, I'm getting a little sleepy. Maybe we should have lunch and I'll take a nap afterwards.
We just had breakfast, Don.
How about if we watch TV instead of cleaning out my aspirational wardrobe?
Are you sure it's not your perspirational wardrobe? This shirt has deodorant stains under the armpits.
I love that shirt. I won't lift my arms when I wear it.
Just don't wear it when we go out with people.
I don't think we're ever going out with people again.
Well, if we do, you definitely need some new clothes.
I'm not going to buy a new wardrobe to wear in the house for the next 3 months.
You know, it could be longer. Maybe by then you'll actually enjoy going out with our friends.
What can I say? I'm a people person. I just don't like most people.
Well, how about if we make a Zoom call to the Johnsons and see how they're doing?
I don't want to talk with them on the phone, let alone have a Zoom call with them.
At times like this, we should be checking on our friends.
Let's send them an email. That way I don't have to pretend to laugh at Ernie's jokes. It's bad enough I have to look at the 11 videos he sends every day.
He's trying to keep everyone's spirits up. I don't doubt that some of our friends are extremely depressed.
How about if we watch TV instead? Is anything on?
There's nothing on except another Law and Order SVU marathon.
Not again. I know which pervert committed the crime in every episode.
Okay, so let's do something meaningful.
Like clean out your tea cupboard?
Ask and answer, Don. How about if we work on our tax returns, okay? We can't keep getting extensions. Eventually, we're going to have to organize our receipts and fill out the return. If you're so bored, let's do it now.
Doing taxes makes me sleepy.
Oh, everything makes you sleepy these days. Why don't you try viewing this lockdown as an opportunity to look at your life's aspirations and use this time to make them a reality?
Maybe you're right. I'll download Babbel. I've always wanted to learn to speak French. How about you, my chérie amour?
Let's think about it, Monsieur Pepe Le Pure. You know, I always wanted to learn to play piano. I could watch some of those instructional videos.
Sounds like a plan, but make sure you buy headphones for both of us.
We're in this for the long haul, honey. And that's assuming we're lucky enough not to catch this virus. If we don't keep busy, I'm going to be scared out of my mind. I worry about the children and the grandchildren constantly.
There's one last thing we've been putting off. We need to put our affairs in order.
We have a will.
A will that we made out in 2010. We left a quarter of our money to my mom, and she's long gone.
Oh, we definitely need a healthcare power of attorney and a living will, especially now.
We've also been putting off prepaying our funeral expenses.
Oh, sure. Let's pick out some caskets at a time like this. That will cheer me up.
I heard Amazon sells caskets.
Well, then let's buy 2 and put them in our storage locker right next to your aspirational wardrobe.
Get serious, Bonnie. We're Amazon Prime members and get free one-day delivery when the time comes.
Well, that's good to know. Are you feeling as mortal as I am, Don?
Of course I am. It's bad enough to die. I don't want to die without you by my side. I think that came out wrong.
Yeah, but I know what you mean. I can't imagine not being able to say goodbye and being able to tell you how much I love you, whether you are a 34-inch waist or a 40-inch waist.
How about a 42-inch waist?
Don't push it, dear.
You know how much I love you, even though the tea bags come flying out of the cupboard whenever I open the door.
I love you and love you a lot more if you would change out of your sweatpants.
Okay, tomorrow I'll change outfits. Give me another month or 2 to see if I can use this unwanted free time to pursue some of my dreams and aspirations.
Including your wardrobe?
Absolutely. But let's grab a snack before lunch and take a nap.
Okay.